Keanu Reeves boards a first-class flight, only to be wrongfully removed over a seat dispute. The crew sees just another man in casual clothes, until the truth goes viral. What follows is a powerful reckoning that forces an entire airline to face its bias. Keanu Reeves, fresh off filming a new action blockbuster, boards a SkyHigh Airlines flight from Los Angeles to New York. He's traveling to attend a charity gala for his foundation, which supports children's hospitals and environmental causes. Dressed in his signature low-key style, black jeans, a worn leather jacket, and a baseball cap, Keanu settles into his assigned first-class seat, 1A, chosen for its window view to relax during the flight. SkyHigh, a premium airline synonymous with opulence, is grappling with declining customer satisfaction and outdated systems, desperately seeking a high-profile partnership to boost its image. Unbeknownst to the crew, Keanu's production company, Lionheart Films, is in talks to collaborate on a promotional campaign. Flight attendant Vanessa Carter, a 9U veteran, approaches Keanu. She's accustomed to catering to SkyHigh's elite clientele, including Veronica Langley, a wealthy socialite and Platinum Elite member who always demands seat 1A. Veronica, impeccably dressed in designer attire, stands in the aisle, tapping her manicured nails impatiently. "That's my seat," she mutters, loud enough for nearby passengers to hear. Vanessa, eyeing a potential tip from Veronica, leans toward Keanu with a condescending smile. "So, this seat is reserved for our Platinum Elite members. I'll need you to move to another section." Keanu, puzzled but polite, pulls out his boarding pass and Platinum Elite card, earned through years of frequent travel. "I'm sorry. There must be a misunderstanding," he says calmly. "This is my assigned seat, and I'm a Platinum Elite member." Vanessa's smile tightens, her eyes flickering with surprise before hardening. "I understand, sir, but this seat is typically for our preferred Platinum Elite members," she says, gesturing to Veronica, who fly this route regularly. The situation escalates as Veronica, emboldened, steps forward. "I always sit in 1A. This is unacceptable," she snaps, her voice carrying through the cabin. Passengers begin to notice, some whispering, others pulling out phones. Keanu remains composed, his trademark kindness unwavering. "I'd be happy to help find a solution, but I booked this seat specifically," he says, offering a gentle smile. Vanessa, however, is unmoved. She signals cabin supervisor Derek Holt, who strides over with an air of authority. "Sir, we need you to relocate to accommodate a VIP passenger," Derek announces, his tone implying compliance is non-negotiable. Keanu, still calm, reiterates his status and assignment. Derek's expression sours. "You're making this difficult. We can do this the easy way, or we'll have to involve security." The tension spikes when a passenger across the aisle, a young tech worker named Amelia, discreetly starts recording. Unnoticed by the crew, she captures Veronica slipping a wad of cash into Vanessa's pocket as she pretends to adjust her carry-on. "Thank you for handling this," Veronica whispers, just audible. The cabin grows silent as Captain Laura Mitchell emerges from the cockpit, her presence signaling an official intervention. "Sir, my crew has the authority to reassign seats for passenger comfort," she states firmly. "You need to move, or we'll remove you." Keanu, sensing the futility, begins recording on his phone. "I'm documenting this for clarity," he says evenly. "I'm being asked to leave my assigned seat because another passenger profanes it, despite my Platinum Elite status." Derek lunges for Keanu's phone, snarling, "Recording isn't allowed." Keanu calmly pulls back. "Actually, there's no federal law against it unless it interferes with crew duties," he replies, his voice steady but resolute. Moments later, two security officers board the plane. "Sir, you need to come with us," one says. Keanu gathers his belongings, a worn notebook, a dog-eared sci-fi novel, and his backpack, with quiet dignity. As is escorted off, Veronica smirks, settling into 1A with a glass of complimentary champagne. A passenger mutters, "He doesn't even look like he belongs in first class," while another protests, "He didn't do anything wrong." Amelia, outraged, follows Keanu off the plane, determined to share her video. In the airport lounge, Keanu calls his manager, Sarah Kim, his voice calm but firm. "Sarah, I've been removed from a SkyHigh flight for refusing to give up my seat. This was discrimination, plain and simple. Get the team ready." Emilia approaches, introducing herself and sharing her video, which clearly shows Vanessa accepting Veronica's bribe. Keanu thanks her warmly, exchanging contact info and promising to use the footage responsibly. Within hours, Emilia's video goes viral, amassing 3 million views under #SkyHighDiscrimination. Social media erupts, with fans and celebrities amplifying the story. Keanu Reeves, the kindest man in Hollywood, kicked off a flight for being less VIP, one tweet reads, garnering millions of likes. News outlets pick up the story, highlighting the bribery and discrimination. At SkyHigh's sleek Miami headquarters, CEO Gregory Palmer is blindsided. His PR director, Janet Lee, interrupts a board meeting, her voice trembling. So, a video of Keanu Reeves being removed from a flight is going viral. It shows our crew accepting money to prioritize another passenger. Palmer, initially dismissive, watches the footage and pales. "Keanu Reeves? The Keanu Reeves?" he asks. Janet nods. And so, his production company, Lionheart Films, owns 20% of our stock and was in talks for a $40 million promotional deal. Palmer's stomach drops. SkyHigh's stock plummets 15% as analysts predict a 25% drop without immediate action. Keanu, meanwhile, texts Sarah, "They messed with the wrong guy. Let's make this a teaching moment." Keanu calls an emergency shareholder meeting, arriving at SkyHigh's headquarters with Sarah, his legal counsel, and his PR team. The boardroom is tense, with executives in disarray. Keanu, still in his leather jacket, stands at the head of the table as the viral video plays on a massive screen. The footage is damning: Vanessa's condescension, Derek's threats, Veronica's bribe, and Captain Mitchell's weak justification. When it ends, silence grips the room. "Mr. Palmer," Keanu begins, his voice calm but commanding, "what happened wasn't just about me. It's about a culture that prioritizes privilege over fairness. As a 20% shareholder, I'm demanding accountability. Terminate Vanessa, Derek, and Captain Mitchell immediately, and cancel the Lionheart Films contract unless SkyHigh commits to systemic change." Palmer, sweating, suggests suspensions, citing union agreements. Keanu cuts him off. "This isn't negotiable. I'll divest my shares and pull the $40 million deal if you don't act. Your stock won't survive it." A financial analyst bursts in, confirming a 20% stock drop and investor panic. The board, realizing Keanu holds their fate, votes to comply. In a stark conference room, HR Director Carla Evans terminates Vanessa, Derek, and Captain Mitchell, showing them the video. Vanessa sobs, admitting she knew it was wrong. Derek, defiant, claims he was following protocol. Mitchell, shaken, mumbles about trusting her crew. Security escorts them out, their humiliation mirroring Keanu's. Veronica is banned for life from SkyHigh, her reputation tarnished as first-class Veronica trends online, costing her social and professional standing. Keanu partners with SkyHigh to overhaul its culture. Palmer announces a 48-hour company-wide grounding for mandatory bias training, designed by Keanu's foundation and behavioral experts. Every employee, from gate agents to executives, participates in immersive sessions confronting privilege, bias, and accountability. Keanu attends several, sharing his experience. "This isn't about punishment," he says. "It's about ensuring no one feels less than because of how they look or who they are." SkyHigh rewrites its policies: zero tolerance for discrimination, transparent seating protocols, and whistleblower protections. Accepting passenger bribes becomes grounds for immediate termination. Passengers notice changes. A baggage handler helps an elderly couple with equal care. A flight attendant resolves a dispute without favoritism. Independent auditors verify progress, noting equitable treatment across demographics. 6 months later, SkyHigh thrives, with a 15% passenger increase and soaring employee morale. Keanu launches the Unity program through his foundation, offering rehabilitation and job placement for those fired over bias incidents. Vanessa, Derek, and Mitchell enroll. Vanessa learns to challenge unfair practices. Derek confronts his entitlement, and Mitchell mentors others, sharing how one misstep ended his 25-year career. They secure entry-level jobs, proving change is possible. Veronica, ostracized, faces job loss and social isolation. SkyHigh stock rebounds as Keanu reinvests, and the airline leads the industry in inclusivity, with data showing equal service for all passengers. In a private meeting, Keanu and Palmer reflect. Justice isn't about tearing down, Keanu says. It's about building better. They shake hands, partners in a transformed industry.